from setting up popcorn much because popcorn shot seems to be the best solution to Rick, mid range and at the side of the stage. That's pretty
Yeah.
much how he beat Twilight in that previous set.
Very much. Popcorn and car are like the strongest things to use against
Oh yeah,
Rick.
Car. Oh my God,
Because it
Car.
forces Rick to use his resources and figure out a way around it.
Dude, that's why like, bro, he was 2-1 against Paradox as well earlier. Like, it's because of Car. Paradox is like, bro, the boy went skirt. Like, like he's so difficult to track and slow down. And keeping an eye on Car, if you don't know how to check Car, you are going to be so scared.
And I gotta say, it's even harder now since Fart Bomb got nerfed. That was a guaranteed check on it, is Fart Bomb.
I think one of the things that is maybe a solution to Car is charge shot, force him to burn Car, let him take the hit, jump into it, and then you cross up Sair. But like, you have to bait him into it. Like,
yeah,
that's the
he
biggest
has to
thing.
not turn around.
Yeah, and that's the thing with Gomo.
Off Meeseeks is always,
usually he jumps around Meeseeks, but also that's a bait in and of itself. Because you saw Tekoa put Meeseeks down and he went to cover jump out.
Yeah.
So did Tekoa already, like, again, I think his aggressive playstyle might be one of the few things that is a solid check to Gomo's playstyle.
Yeah.
What's that? One MultiVersus track number 2 featuring Ajax Tekoa. Alright, bro, look, I don't have verses like that, but like, if you give me the lyrics, I can drop them. So yeah, I need the script so I can follow it. But and then people ask me to do a Cypher live. I'm like, nah, see, one time beat drop, and then I retire, bro. Like, that's it. But I dare you to come at me with that again. but so far, this is a pretty standard way of how we throw. Oh, okay, all right, bro. All right, bro.
Combo.
Take away his license, all right? Like, look, I got. He went through one, he went through the other. It's just driving all over him. That upper should. Well, never mind.
Now that's.
Yeah, you're not losing that. Even with the very ever so slight knockback increase they gave to that, that was such a crucial buff that Gizmo needed for his KOs because he had no horizontals. It was all vertical.
Yeah, all he had was a ladder, and that was very lead based. So now he has the trap. Makes it a lot easier.
There goes Tekoa again, bro. I don't know if I would love to see y'all do it more too. Tekoa has literally no fear whatsoever to just go off at any percent to go try and go for up Bs. Bottom of the blast zone or the top. He loves that move to almost like a bad degree, but he uses it so well. Shots at 6 a.m. Great! Is that true?
Went to follow with that aerial
B6. You can see Gomo's kind of changing up the pace of how he's approaching it now. Yeah. That's where I start to get scared. Yeah, you can see it. You can literally see it. He's playing more grounded now. He's going with single shots, and he's not doing anything reckless. I think he realized that his double jumps were getting checked too much, and now Tekoa's taking a boatload of passive damage for it. Huh? Bro, that option coverage! The option coverage was so good. If you panic jump over that, you're screwed. He had platform covered with the exploding car. He had the bottom covered with the arrow. And if you stay there too long, he can mix it up and just jump off stage and go for a down special. So you're in a mini game of guessing. Do I have to panic?
Yeah.
Or do I stay down here and die? Like, I don't know which one's going to happen, but he still was able to close it out. He might get evened up right here, though. Something that I learned recently is that the umbrella does extend the hurt box of Gizmo. It's not a pure disjoint. So if he does that and he whiffs in front of you, it's easier to punish him off of that.
Oh, okay, I see.
Yeah, so as long as you get up over the top, which you see like Tekoa's trying to do right now, he's trying to get up and around it and catch him with the Sair. Well, Gizmo's got some heft. I have seen quite a few of those up attacks where I thought it might get a KO, and it has not.
Yeah, I'm surprised. I thought maybe it got nerfed.
No, I think it's just Gizmo's just not that light. Like, he's like right around that mid-range rate. Where before he was, actually he's definitely heavier than Stripe and stuff now. But Stripe used to be around his weight too, and now Stripe is properly down real low. Oh, he caught the jump. Well, look at him. He's menacing. You know what's so funny? Wait, you know what's funny? Why did Streamline look like he got like possessed by a poltergeist over there? Also, why is Jeff still behind the desk? I'm gonna stab people. Literally don't sit behind the desk. Not unless someone's over there. But anyways, that aside, what was I saying? Oh yeah, Gomo. He just keeps continuing to impress, like every single week. Tekoa not looking too like flustered or anything over there. It looks pretty calm, but like trying to navigate around that playstyle, like he played grounded so well. His option coverage is getting insane. He had a bunch of stuff covered, and it's starting to get to that point where before I would only really talk about like oh wow, why can't I remember the names? It's been so long since I've seen them play. There's a couple really good Gizmos, right?
Yeah.
And it is eluding me. I can't remember their names all of a sudden.
Grim.
Grim, thank you. That's one. And then Mike Tavish. Usually I only ever bring them up. Gomo has now been creeping into that conversation of Gizmos you need to watch.
Very
He's always been good, but he's like always been missing like that bit of like uniqueness to him. And it's no shots at him at all because I've always been a big Gomo fan. But like just as with how long I've been like watching competitive games in general, you could see when people are following a flowchart, and then when somebody has somebody like people have something spicy, like they have something unique to them. I'm now seeing that out of Gomo. Like he said it too. He said he wants to be one of the best Gizmos in the world, and also he wants to win one of these. Like he's working towards getting a MultiVersus Mayhem dub at some point, and he continues to impress every single time he comes out.
Yeah, all you got to do is clip a couple people. He's gonna be up there.
It's coming. Look, I am a full believer that at some point Gomo will be host. Well, there is no trophy for the weekly, but he'll be holding the hypothetical MultiVersus Mayhem trophy one of these days.
Yeah.
Especially when they make that jab like extremely good. That's like that's like the one thing for Gizmo specifically I'd like to see get changed is his jab. It's not a button. It's not real. Like,
I've never seen it be used.
You don't press that button. Yeah, don't get laddered here. Oh my god, don't get laddered here. It doesn't matter how high this blast zone is for Cromulons. If you are near that speaker and you start seeing Gizmo up special towards you, do everything you can to panic and get away from it. Just get out of there.
You just backed him into the corner, dude. He had to get polymorphed.
I think this is the best opportunity that Tekoa has to like kind of build and maybe keep the game in his favor. I think speakers up in this matchup seems really strong to start.
As far as setting up projectiles, yeah. And getting kills, very much. Yeah.
He keeps baiting him because, like, no matter what, his only approach is jump. Like, he tries to set up car. He finally gets the car set up. Oh, actually, that was almost clean. But now that one of those is down, even though Rick has his ability to get you at low knockouts, wait a minute, hold up, Tekoa's cooking again. If that's passive damage, is going to put him to 53. Yeah, 53 after that was done.
Now the speakers.
Yeah, now I feel a lot more scared for, I mean, even though Rick has incredible edge guards, down special and down air, especially down air, because down air is normally not just a KO move by itself. See, he's hunting for it now. That is so much more viable on this low blast zone.
Oh, no.
Don't try to challenge that down special off the side of the stage. Granted, I don't think he expected that, to be completely honest. Yeah. That has so much hit start. It's so good.
Oh, into the Meeseeks.
He tried it. Oh,
you gotta finish that. You gotta finish that, bro. There
Dude,
you go.
That up special is his favorite button. He's so committed to it, but honestly, it just covers so much. Once you, like you said, all of his resources were already pretty much demolished. So you keep pushing. Tries to catch a panic dodge upwards there, or a jump upwards. I kind of like that mix-up. It's like go for hard resets right now because he is behind a solid like stock and a half worth of damage.
There goes that infinite roll.
No, but boy, just slipping and sliding. Dude, that just scares the crap out of me.
You just gotta run from it.
It literally just scares the hell out of me the whole time I see it up there. Like, what do? You just give it respect and let it ride. But I do like what Tekoa keeps doing. He almost always sets up the fire projectile to go through the portal and come back. So if he tries to set up popcorn or the car, there's a projectile coming towards him, so he can't stay next to it. He has to move because it's on its way.
Yeah, ooh, that's definitely getting
Tekoa now going for a more passive approach here too. Like it's actually been looking pretty good. What do you think so far out of Tekoa specifically that has been working for him well against Gomo? That's kind of like checked Gomo so far.
Definitely the jetpacks, and he's using a polymorph really well though to get his own little space bubble around him. You know what I mean? So
that's you know, I didn't give enough credit to the polymorphs. I wasn't really paying too much attention to that, but you're completely right. Also, that option coverage, he deserved that stock. That car into the wall to cover him, going for a slap down, and he somehow got around that Sair.
I'm surprised Rick's still alive. There's only alive with Cromulons.
True. Actually, I guess Speaker's gone is more of a detriment to him. Yeah. So I don't think we see that come back. He looks for the dare. That should just do it. Yeah, and Tekoa puts him. Tekoa's so animated at the end of everything. He's a good kid. We mess with him all the time, but he's just a good kid. And he's in it. And look at it, Gomo even smiling as well. I love it. Like it's all learning at the end of the day, no matter which way you look at it. Like it's all an opportunity to learn and grow, and we get to get another set out of this, or another game out of this. I should say. Let's get a lot of Gizmo footage. Usually we only get like maybe 2 matches out of like Gomo any given week, depending on how far he made it. But like usually he makes it far, but he'll just miss top cut like almost every time. Like he'll just miss top 8 in like the 20+ person weeklies to usually Retro, actually. Well, actually, no, not Retro. He'll get sent down there by someone like Retro, and then like he'll like run into a wall, or like Jeff who's on a tear or something like that. But not today. Today, because we got all the extra matches, you can see that. Also, by the way, we miss Retro. Retro, get your ass back in the building, bro. I know you're lurking. Stop hiding. Get back here. But we got Scooby's No Roof. What do you think about this counter pick being? I don't think it's a bad stage to leave open, but what do you think about it against Gizmo?
Against Gizmo, it is probably even. It probably works better for Gizmo than Crown, because the flat stage, I think, works in Gizmo's favor a lot. The arrows, you have to kind of jump over and use your dodges. You can't get on the platform.
I think the low ceiling too definitely helps in terms of the ladders. Like you mentioned it in the last game, the Rick stayed alive forever because of Cromulon. So
and even the side blast zones are short, so brothers are getting early kills now.
That's very true. Yeah, this is why I liked having the stage once we had an extra counter pick available, because I didn't want to have 2 FDs essentially with Sky Arena. But this and Sky Arena are completely different. Their blast zones are. One is much wider and one is much smaller. So survivability rates are going to go down here for Tekoa. Even at that 82, you have to be very scared that you could potentially get knocked out here.
Yeah, popcorn at the edge is definitely taking.
Yeah, that's why you see he's trying to vibe for center stage control. But for Tekoa, like that's what you want too. You want to get grounded so up attack can maybe do it. Not going to do it yet. Mega Seed, not a little bit too far away.
Like 130. Ooh, that one. Okay, good DI.
Yeah, wait, I'm pretty sure he runs Taz Trick. Or actually, no, not Taz Trick.
Tune Elasticity.
Tune Elasticity, yeah. Because most of your KOs in this match, or a lot of the damage, come off of ground bounces, especially those Sarah extenders. Speaking of right there, he actually popped in a very different way. I think that kind of messed him up. I like what Tekoa's doing. You see Popcorn? Don't engage. Yeah. Fire. Let him rock. Let him do his thing. No reason to go try and deal with that. There's
another Sarah would have did that.
I am surprised, to be honest, that he didn't do it. Like, it looked fully like he was setting it up to line for a second Sarah and then maybe go off with an up B and just close it. Popcorn is the matchup. Like the Popcorn shot is literally the win con against Rick, is what I'm noticing. It's very hard to try and ladder Rick, because at any given point, you might just get up E. Like, it just push you away.
Or reverse air, and that's horrible.
That's true too. Yeah, reverse air after you've already burned 1 or 2 jumps as Gizmo, you're very high likelihood not going to make it back to stage.
Tekoa knowing the matchup knowledge very well. He's putting his both in 6 every time he sees a card.
Which is actually, this is very impressive considering the fact that when it started, I said the hyper-aggressive playstyle of Tekoa, which in some instances has definitely benefited him, but he for sure understands how to fight Gizmo. He's been very passive. Like you said, the Golf B6 is at minimum there, always going to check the approach of the car. That's why Gomo waited that time for it to go away.
Ooh, Popcorn getting dangerous.
Good patience. Literally waiting until the very end of it to stop and then just go to the wall, because he wanted to see what Gomo would do first.
Yeah, Gomo was definitely going to chase that portal. He knows about that.
Gomo, yo, that was so smart! That was so smart. Did you see what he did? He grabbed the Popcorn along with the car and he dragged it with him. Yeah. And you're right. The moment Tekoa slightly engaged forward, Gomo saw it and popped the shot off immediately. Just missed that too. That was that up special on the right would have definitely closed it. We would have been looking at a last stock here in game 3. Mega Seed finds it though. We got game 3 last stock. We haven't had too many of these tonight. So actually, the 2 of them at minimum I know of both involve Tekoa. So Tekoa has been fighting demons tonight. Drop down. Gotta go for this air. Look for see if he can get any combo extenders right now. These arrows just missing their mark, but. I look for a follow-up special, anything to get the job done, and I think Gomo is playing with a little bit more confidence right now.
He's trying to finish.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yeah, that popcorn is going to do it.
I don't think he touched the ground. Okay, he was able to get down there. Oh,
that was so close.
that was it. That was the game, but he hit the ground.
This is still over. There's no way.
I mean, it's not impossible. Rick absolutely has the ability to get combo confirms into like a spike. Yeah, that's exactly. That's literally. And he gets caught by. You can see literally. I normally I don't go to the player who lost, but like you can see the reaction. I was like, oh my god, I can't believe I got caught by that. But kudos again. It was said at the start, and it will be said again. Gomo has a really good. My face was in the camera. He has an incredibly good fundamental understanding of how to fight Rick, and he has. Actually, I think he's beaten at least all of you once now.
Yeah,
like, I think the only one he hasn't beaten yet is Bans, and I think that went game 3, maybe if they fought before. But like, he just knows, he understands how to fight Rick, and that's super impressive considering that Rick kind of does what Gizmo wants to do, but better, full screen wise.
Yeah.
But Popcorn is a menace in that matchup.
Yeah, absolute menace. Like, you can't do anything about Popcorn. Can't even go